What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP Way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Today's flight consists of us going through the magnificent DJ Jazzy Jeff scratch pattern. Now, this is a scratch pattern that I just picked from one of his sets. DJ Jazzy Jeff is definitely in my top 3 favorite DJs. As a turntablist, scratcher, song selection, everything, the man is a definite beast. So, without further ado, let's hop into the scratch pattern. All right, DJs, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this scratch pattern in real time, then I'll slow it down, and then we'll get into the actual breakdown of the pattern. So, here we go. Okay, so there you have it. That is the scratch pattern we will be breaking down today. If you are new to the channel, make sure you check the link in the description. I do have this Serato scratch sentence available for download. Also, if you haven't checked out my previous scratch videos, I've went over the chirp scratch, transformer scratch, as well as the one-click flare orbit. So if you're interested in any of those, definitely go check those out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this scratch pattern. So you're gonna start with the first part of this sample. If you are using the Serato scratch sequence or scratch sentence, you're gonna go ahead and start with the first sound that you have. So now we're gonna break down the first part, which is gonna sound like this. As you can see, that essentially is the same exact thing, just has a specific rhythm. So you're going da, 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 da. So if you're new to the channel, one thing I always say is if you can't understand the scratch in your head, then it's probably not gonna translate to your hands on the crossfader and the pattern. So what I'm gonna do right now is do it with my mouth, which is da, 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 da. Use whatever sounds you need to in your mind. You can say it out loud. I always say it out loud. Again, that's da, 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 da. So if we turn the volume back up, we're gonna do that one more time. Okay, so to break it down a little bit further, you're gonna start with the crossfader close. You're gonna bring the sound to the beginning. First thing you're gonna do is let the record go, and you're gonna open the crossfader just like this. As soon as you get to the top, or as soon as the record goes in a little bit, you're gonna catch it, close the crossfader. So you're gonna have opened it and closed it, right? And then when you bring the record back, you're gonna give it 2 clicks. So again, you're gonna let the record go, open, close, open, close. Now catch it, bring it back with 2 clicks. Then you're gonna essentially do the exact same thing a second time. But notice the only difference between these two literally is the first time I let the record go, you're letting the ah sound go out a little bit, or you're gonna let it play a little bit. So So on the second go round, the ah sound is just gonna be shorter. So that'll be part 1. Now let's go to part 2. So basically what I'm doing here, and before I actually break down part 2, I'll show you part 1 and 2 together. Again, part 2 is. So basically for part 2, you're gonna start with the crossfader close. You're gonna let the record go, open the crossfader and close it, just like this. Once you get here, you're gonna pull the record back fast to make a quick sound. And as you pull the record back fast, you're gonna give the crossfader just 1 click. So just like this. Then you're gonna let the record go and just open the crossfader and let the record play. So to practice that again, part 2 is. And then when you add that on to part 1, it sounds like this. Right? So again, part 2, crossfader close, open, close, bring the record back with a fast, bring the record back really fast, 1 click. Then you let the record go and also open the crossfader as you let the record go. Now for part 3, you're not gonna just let the record go. Once the record, or once the sound, the sample gets towards the end of the sound, you're gonna catch the record, then you're gonna have the crossfader closed, or you'll close the crossfader, And all this is a slow return back to the beginning of the sound. And as you do that, you're going to give it a couple clicks. 4 clicks to be exact. So you could practice this part 3, simply by starting with the crossfader close, opening it and then closing it. So when I say open and close it, you're at the beginning, you're going to open it, close it and catch it. And then you're just going to do 4 clicks and bring the record back slow. So you can also practice part 3 by itself. So one thing that I like to really stress is understanding it again in your mind. So if I was to say this entire scratch pattern, it would be da 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 da. So literally me doing that, I can hear that in my head. I don't even have to use anything. I can literally go da 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 da. So that is all of the parts. Again, let's go. Here's 1. That's 1. Here's part 2. And then part 3. Add all those together. Make sure you always start off kind of slow, not super slow, but definitely start off slow and gradually get faster. Gradually. Remember, scratching takes a lot of practice. Do not be discouraged. These scratch patterns look easy. Some people may pick them up super fast. If you're not picking it up super fast, do not be worried. Take your time. Practice. Repetition. Remember, say it in your mind. Me personally saying it in my mind definitely helps. So now I'm just going to do this over a beat just so you can hear it over a beat. And this is another way you can practice. So what I would do, start off with the song at a pretty slow BPM and then slowly raise up the BPM. So I'll pull up a song now. And then we can speed it up as well. Alright, now I hope you enjoyed learning that scratch pattern. Appreciate you for making it to the end of the video. If you happen to have any other scratch patterns from any DJ, please drop it in the comment section. I'll try to get to it and break it down. If I can, I'll do my best. So, again, if you like this video, please like, please subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It's your boy DJ LiftOFF. I'm about this thing.